Okay guys, this is a video on how to set up some basic security things on your computer. So we're going to start here at ExploreNet. You can see the curriculum study guide over some different things you can do to make sure your computer doesn't get hacked, though I doubt it would anyways. First off, setting strong passwords, kind of an obvious thing. If you're going to put a password on your computer, you don't want to make it your name. You don't want to make it your birthday or your dog's name or anything like that, because that's something that somebody can easily guess. They could just put it in there and it's, oh, yeah, you got my password. Oh no, you have access to all my stuff now. Way to go. So try to, make it unique. Capitalize letters, lowercase others, put numbers in there. Don't just make it something easily guessable. And it's pretty important to require passwords, especially if you have important stuff on your computer. Like if you have credit card information on your computer, bank accounts, even just personal things that you don't want other people to see, then you need to put a password on your user account, because if you don't, then anybody who clicks on it can just get into your computer and see everything that you have. And most people probably don't want that. Now, one of the first things you should do, always, is go to your command, or go to your start menu, type in CMD to get to your command prompt. Once you're there, type in ipconfig, which will bring up all your network stuff, everything. But the only thing you need right now is the default gateway. So you take your default gateway, you open a tab in whatever browser you use, and you type in what that default gateway is into your browser. So, oh my God, come on. In this case, 192.168.1.1. Not everybody's is going to be the same. These are different based on what type of router you have and from what manufacturer. So type that in. It's going to ask you for a username, password. Most of the time they're a default one unless you change it, like admin, or something like that. So once you're there, it'll bring you to a page like this. As you can see, the router's made by Linksys, Cisco, all that stuff. You don't need to worry about any of this. This is not required. So you go to wireless, and then you click on wireless security. And then under wireless security, the security mode, you can pick one of these depending on what your router supports. Don't pick WEP though, because WEP is just bad. So enterprise is usually for bigger companies. You're probably going to want one of the personal ones, either WPA or WPA2. You can use WPA2. And for the algorithms, it recommends TKIP and AES. It's better algorithms for which password is. Now, this is not my password anymore. It used to be, but it's not going to. And then you set your group renewal key, which is the amount of time before it kicks everybody off of the network and makes them reconnect using the new password that you set. And after that, that's it. You just go to your save settings, close it out, do whatever you want, and then you log back into that router using your new password. So that's how you put a password on your general network. The easy thing to do, not that hard. And now, the next thing is restricting user permissions. Now, user permissions are things that will ask you for your permission. If you're the admin on a computer, if somebody tries to do something, it'll require administrator permission. And if you want to restrict them from doing that without your password, then what you would do, since you go into your start menu and you type in msconfig. Now on some computers you can just type in UAC, but unfortunately this is Windows Vista. This is not my computer because my microphone on my computer decided it wanted to mess up. So it's my mom's computer, but and you go over here to Tools, and you scroll down until you find Disable UAC and Enable UAC. Disabling it will take off all of those prompts asking for administrator permission, and enabling it will put them all back on. In security purposes, you're going to want to enable it, but if it's just your computer and nobody else uses it, you can disable it if you want to. So you just click on that, or click on it, launch it, and then click Apply when you're done. And then OK, close it out, do whatever you need to do. And then other things, changing default usernames, you can do that if you want to. You don't have to. You just put your own name on your account, your own password. And disabling guest account, now this can be done. So you go to your Start menu, go to Control Panel, go to User Accounts, Family Safety, going to be called something different in Windows 7, and you go to, you click User Accounts. Now, it'll show you the account that you are currently logged into, which is the administrator account. So you go to Manage Another Account, Continue. This is the guest account. The guest account you're going to want to disable if you're worried about security, because the guest account gives them access to a computer without a username and password, which means if they really knew how, they could get into your computer and get the stuff that they need to out of it. And then anybody else, like this, is standard user, not administrator. You can put passwords, you can change the name, you can set up parental controls if you need to, do whatever you need to do. You can even promote another account to administrator if that's something you need to do. And there's also in the Manage Accounts, you can set up a password or remove a password from your account. In this case, you're going to want to set up a password, because without a password, somebody can just get on your computer, access all your stuff, and there's nothing you can do about it. So those are the basic security steps you can take to basically secure your computer if you're at home or accessing a public network. You want to secure your computer from somebody who might try to access it. Let's say you go to the bathroom or something and they want to come over to your computer and try to get into your stuff. Well, that's going to stop them from doing that. So that's how you do it.